What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Today, we're going over digital daily number 31 for Big Brother Canada season 11. And well, it was bad. There wasn't much to really go over. We found out that Ty did use the veto on himself, of course, and Kuzi was the replacement nominee. All just made really a lot of sense based on the daily we got yesterday. And other than that, there wasn't a lot. We had Kuzi kind of pitching for votes to Ty, Daniel, and Anika. And when she was doing it to Ty, they were kind of chatting a little bit of game, but there was nothing really substantial to go over other than, you know, hopefully they can still work together and things like that. But yeah, it wasn't a great daily. When she was pitching to Daniel, he was like, "Why are you even pitching?" And Anika was like, "Why are you packing?" And she's like, "Listen, I just don't want to assume that I'm staying and I'm getting the votes. I would at least want to put the work in." Hope has really gotten to the point where he's accepted that he's probably leaving. And he was talking to Anika for a while on the dailies about regrets that he had. You know, should have kept Santina, should have pushed more for Jonathan and not put himself on the block. Should have stood up for himself more with a lot of his opinions, because he said pretty much everyone he was working with, whether it was the boys in the beginning or even the crown a little bit later, he was like, it just felt like no one really kind of cared what his thoughts were and what his ideas were. And he said he's going to take that into the outside world, right? Like, he's not going to wait around for other people to go along with what he wants. He's just going to do it, which is a good thing, right? It's kind of like a life lesson he learned there. Because you do have to remember, Hope is young. He's only 23 years old in there, so he's still got a lot to do in his life besides this game. Other than that, though, not much. I'll be honest, there really was not a lot. They were just kind of sitting around chatting. And that's pretty much it for the daily of all the good information. We do have the episode tonight, which should be really good. It is the Fatal Feast, so we'll see how that all played out. I'm still really curious how Ty ended up being safe in that, because we know that Kuzi gave it to Hope. Hope potentially could have gave it to Ty. That is something that we don't know. Maybe Hope gave it to Ty instead of Santina. And then it was Santina who was at the end of the chain of safety, or Hope gave it to Daniel, or gave it to Anika, who gave it to Daniel. We know that Anika had to give it to Daniel because Daniel gave it to the girls. So Kuzi, Hope to Ty, or Hope to Anika to Daniel, Daniel to, I assume, Nene or Claudia, and then the other would pick the other. It would make more sense if he gave it to Nene, who then picked Claudia, who then picked Ty. But even that's a weird decision, because she ended up putting him on the block with her HOH the next week. And then Ty had to choose between Renee and Santina and chose Renee, which doesn't make any sense either. Maybe it was Nene, Claudia, Renee, and then Renee had to choose between Ty and Santina. Which that I can understand if she took Santina, didn't take Santina and give it to her and chose Ty over her, because there was a lot of distrust between them already. But how do you keep Ty in this game? That just doesn't make any sense to me. If Ty is an option to send to jury, why do you not take that option? It just, did Renee think that Ty would work more with her than Santina? If so, that seems really narrow-sighted and not a good game move. I just really am. That's probably the most interesting thing, or thing that I'm most interested in tonight's episode, is how Ty ended up safe. I'm really curious. I'm really curious how that went. We can check out our alliance chart. We made a few little changes here to it. At this point, the only real, like, duos and pairs that we have, I have Daniel and Anika up there, and I have Nene and Claudia, and the two of them have kind of come together to make this new, like, final four deal, which we saw on yesterday's dailies. We still have the shady bunch, of course. We have the crown and the girly pops. Ty's like right smack in the middle of all the alliances. He's not really working with anybody. Nobody's really working with him. So it's good. This is where they should have taken him out at the Fatal Feast. How he made it through that, I don't know, because he's a really good competitor. He very well could pull off a Kevin Martin and just win himself to the finals. If he does that, I still don't think he wins, right? Even if he wins every single competition that he is available to win from now until the final two, I don't see them ever giving him the win over whoever he's sitting next to. Pretty much everyone here that is left, right, would not vote for him, I would assume. He would probably have Daniel's vote. Not Daniel, Dan's vote. He would maybe have Hope's vote, depending on who he's sitting next to. Santina's a possibility, but I don't see it. I feel like mostly everyone who sits next to him that's left would beat him. Any member of the Crown would beat him. Any member of the Girly Pops probably beats him. I don't see a scenario where he doesn't lose that final two. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody eventually gets super bitter. Like maybe Kuzi ends up getting taken out by Anika and Daniel, and she's super bitter and then doesn't give them their votes and votes for Ty to win. Maybe Kuzi, Daniel, and Anika, who kind of have already said they'd rather see Ty win than one of the girls. Maybe Ty ends up beating one of the Girly Pops. That could be a possibility here. That could really end up being a thing where it's Ty and Renee in the final two, and they vote for Ty to win. I could see that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out. What do you guys think in the comments down below? Let me know. Are you excited for the Fatal Feast episode? And then we'll have, I assume, HOH on this episode as well. Maybe we'll have nominations and veto on tomorrow's episode, on the Wednesday night episode. And then the veto ceremony on the actual eviction episode on Thursday. But we'll see how they end up breaking that all down for time on TV. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little update. I know there wasn't much to it, but this is what we get on the daily sometimes. Thank you again so much for watching. If you are new here, though, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Check out all the links to my socials in the description and pinned comment down below. My Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, the Kick stream. Go check out the Kick stream. We'll be live watching Survivor tomorrow on there as well. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next time.